What's up, everyone? We are back. We just beat Genichiro. Really excited about that. And we just saved this guy, Kotaro. We just did his quest. So, yeah, what we are going to do now is we need to go to the Castle Tower Lookout. You can also go to the dilapidated temple, and there's a shortcut. I'll show you where it is. But there's a shortcut. If you walk, if you're facing the sculptor, turn like you're right on him. Turn 180 degrees, go out of the temple, and go left. There should be a little hole, and you can follow that pathway, and you'll be able to open a shinobi shortcut. So this is where we start talking about endings. Okay, so pretty soon we'll have the opportunity for a couple of endings. For what we're doing I'm showing you what 3 endings look like. Immortal Severance, Purification, which is like Immortal Severance, but it's a different ending. It's got extra steps. And then Dragon's Homecoming. We are doing the steps for all 3 of these endings. Immortal Severance really is just like you make one decision versus another that leads you to the Shura ending. But Purification, you have extra steps. It gets you a couple extra prayer beads. And then the last one is Homecoming. So make sure the dialogue is exhausted. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a lot of chatting with these characters, and I'm going to be skipping over a lot of it. I just got to do it. I'm going to include it, but it's going to be a lot of traveling. This is the shortcut, by the way. Anyways, so a couple of things that we want to do. We want to eavesdrop on Kuro as much as possible. We're going to talk to him. He's going to talk about the rejuvenating waters and stuff like that. So, anyways, he wants to get rid of the dragons. He wants to get rid of the dragon's blood. He thinks it's a curse upon man because Genichiro, that's why he had a 3rd phase. He used the dragon's blood to essentially come back. He used the rejuvenating waters, which is like man-made dragon's blood. It's a whole corruption thing. It's what they're doing at the Senpu Temple. Anyways, so we can choose to help Kuro or obey the Iron Code, but you actually can't help him here. It's going to force you to obey the Iron Code regardless. And the Iron Code is that your father is master, this guy, close second. So he's going to tell you about the Immortal Severance text. He's going to tell you to go over to this incense burner, examine it. He's going to talk about Lord Tekeru and Lady Tomoe, which are some really cool characters. It was basically like a divine heir and a shinobi prior that tried to end the dragon's heritage and failed. But he's basically going to tell you to come over here so that you'll open up this little area. Again, we're exhausting the dialogue. Anyways, we're out here. So now that we're out here, we're actually going to go over to these buildings. We didn't go over here before. You could if you wanted to. There's nothing super valuable over here. Anyways, you go over here and you can talk to this guy, Lord Ishin. He gives you sake. He's one of the characters that you can give sake to. The other characters are Lady Emma and the sculptor. So you have 3 different choices here. You can buy Dragon Spring sake and get more. And you can find out more about the characters and how they're interconnected and all that. Anyways, he's going to tell you about a sword called the Mortal Blade. You need to ask him where it can be found. If you know where it is, you can go and do it, but just so I don't miss anything, I'm doing all the dialogue options. Anyways, we know in general where it can be found now. So we're gonna go back. When you come back, this door will be open. You can talk to Lady Emma. She mentions Dojin. That's the guy in the abandoned dungeon we didn't talk to. He has his own quest line. And as you can see, there's a lot of dialogue we kind of got to skip past. We've already eavesdropped. Come over here and you can get the gun fort shrine key. So if you remember where we beat the long arm centipede, centipede giraffe, I guess, we in the gun fort there was a door I said that we couldn't get into right now. Now we can get into it. Yep, so he's telling us where we can get the Mortal Blade. You can show the Sekiro droplet. And so I would suggest giving it to him. And so we're getting Takeru's Dragon Blood. We get the Sekiro droplet earlier in the game. And I believe we get it from... Was it Lady Butterfly? I don't remember where we got it. But yes, you can talk to him and you'll get the thing. So you just get an extra node of resurrected power. You can ask about a flower. You can ask about a stone. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. Aren't you just thrilled right now? That's just him telling you to meet him in the library. All right. As you can see, we have that extra node of power. Now that all that's done, because that just takes for freaking ever, we're going to go to somewhere. The Simpu Temple. We're going to the main hall. This is where you need to go to get the Mortal Blade. So again, you didn't have to do all these areas before beating Genichiro, but I like to do them because the problem is it makes like the next part of the game just a lot of traveling and not actually doing a lot. But where there was a monk here, you can now inspect. And inspecting, you're going to be able to ring the bell and you're going to get over here. So this is a boss. It's not a hard boss in terms of you're going to die, but it is a boss. Here's this guy. He gives us a tarot persimmon. And then you see here, he has an alternate quest you could do if you work with the merchant. But it gives you a cool item. It discounts all things bought from merchants by 10%. You have to get to the end of the game. Anyways, we see, this is like monkey see, monkey do. Alright, and notice, there's one that's blank. There is a 4th monkey. So, if we go up here, this guy's going to run away. The trick for this area is forcing the monkeys to go in specific areas. Otherwise, you're just going to be chasing them around. And honestly, you're going to be chasing them around anyways. You just are. But see these footprints right here? That was the invisible monkey. He follows you around, so look for those footprints. And you see it takes off their health bar. So this allows for this room to be dark. So there is a monkey that's relatively blind. There's a monkey that's relatively deaf. You know, all the basic things. So you just have to get them in the right area, and then maybe they'll get stuck and all that. I don't love this boss, but that's just because I find it tedious. Alright. Now, I know where they probably are. And then these ghost monkeys spawn in, and they try and kill you. They will do damage to you. Okay, I don't know how I didn't stab him, but this roof is weird. But anyways, we got another one down. So we have our green guy over here. He's like the hardest to freaking kill. But you see how we had a monkey jump down here? This is actually the blind one. So if we jump up, he won't be able to see us, right? And so we can actually death blow him. You're not in any real danger other than the ghost monkeys, so just keep moving a little bit. And we're gonna try and get the green monkey. I believe we have to try and get it over to the waterfall area, and it never wants to go over there. It always wants to stay in this area. You can, I swear, corral that thing for freaking days, and it's not gonna go where we want it. Oof. You're not gonna outrun it. You're just not. I'm surprised we're honestly getting as close as we are. Normally this thing is just straight up annoying. But you see, he's just gonna go back. And so, like, the problem is you just spend all your time chasing him. You never actually get anywhere. You just gotta... Oh my god. Oh my god. I got so unlucky. So unlucky. He turned around on me. Man, I hope we can get him into the waterfall area. Oh. We got him over there, which is good. Means he may ignore us completely. Okay. Oh, got him. Ha! So we chased him around enough, and we were able to get him. So that's cool. And that's the boss. It's not hard. It's just that one monkey that's just always annoying. Always annoying.
Please forgive them.
Yep. So they give you a memory, and they give you a really useful ninjutsu technique. It's one that we're actually going to use twice, or three times. It's puppeteer ninjutsu. And I'll show you when we use it, because it is actually useful. So this is if you need to go back to the Hall of Illusions. We're going to stop here. Going around, grabbing this pellet, or this pair of pellets. And I know this is the less exciting portion. It gets better, I promise. The boss fights get better. It's just this part is gonna be a little, like I said, a little tedious. But we can open this up, and this actually takes us into the main hall. So we're back at the main hall. So it's all interconnected now. We're gonna go ahead and increase our attack power. And then we're going to talk.
Why do you think it is yet?
Yes, we're gonna attempt to pick up the Mortal Blade. In short, we succeed.
I see what I have with the I but then I collect.
And then this is the only divine child of the rejuvenating waters that survived. And so the other children of the rejuvenating waters taught to Katuro in the Hall of Illusions. You can see some images. But we got two things. We got the Mortal Blade, and we got rice. Rice is really useful. It's rare, but not as rare as Divine Grass. It recovers vitality, your health, over a period of time. It's basically a super pellet. And I mean super. It heals you more quickly, and it heals you for like a straight 30 seconds. It's fantastic. But you can only hold one at a time for the most part, and you have to top to this one. Uh, but we will request rice later. This is actually something you can use, so don't feel bad about using it. You can go here to Shigendo, and you can get a persimmon. You can actually buy 2 of them, I think, from the memorial mob. That's over there. We didn't go to that memorial mob, but if you go to the checkpoint and you turn backwards, there's like a little path you can follow and you can get to